You won't believe what just happened in the world of trade. A major federal appeals court just ruled that most of Trump's tariffs are illegal. That means billions in tariffs could be challenged, and the global economy is in a new state of flux. But what does this mean for you? Will it spark future trade wars? Could your business be caught in the middle? Stay tuned, because the next few minutes will change how you think about international trade. It could directly impact your wallet. Let's dive in. First, let's break down the ruling. This was not just a small decision. This was the big one. A federal appeals court just said that Trump's use of tariffs, particularly on China, may have been unconstitutional. The ruling challenges the very way America has been doing business on the global stage for years. But wait, what exactly does that mean? Well, when the president imposes tariffs, they typically need Congress's approval. Trump argued it was necessary to protect national security, but the court disagreed. Could this open the door for other countries to retaliate? Now, you might be thinking, what happens next? Well, the possibility of a new trade war is very real if the tariffs are struck down. There's a chance China could come back with even more retaliatory measures. Think about it, China's already been hurt by these tariffs, and they have been waiting for the opportunity to hit back harder. What if the ruling emboldens them? You could see things escalate quickly, and if that happens, the global economy could be in for a bumpy ride. But what's even scarier is that other countries could get involved too. Is the world on the brink of an all-out trade war? Now, let's talk about the impact on businesses. If tariffs are removed, many manufacturers might think it's a win. Lower production costs, cheaper imports, sounds great, right? But here's the twist. If the US is seen as weak, allowing tariffs to be overturned, companies might face a much bigger problem. Uncertainty. Investors hate uncertainty, and this could disrupt business plans across the country. Will companies pull back from China? Will new tariffs be imposed on other products? The future is anything but clear, but the real question is, what happens to global trade if this ruling sticks? Will other countries push for tariffs of their own? Will America's ability to strike trade deals come into question? The truth is, we could be witnessing a huge shift in the global trading system if tariffs lose their power. It might cause countries to rethink how they engage with the US, and that might be more dangerous than you think. Countries like the EU, China, and even Mexico might take this as a signal to act aggressively. That could set the stage for a whole new kind of trade war. Here's something you need to consider. What if this ruling is not the end? What if it is just the beginning? Imagine what's next in Washington. If Congress decides to act, they could reinstate or even ramp up tariffs. But the more likely scenario is that both sides will fight tooth and nail to keep the issue alive, meaning more gridlock in Congress and less clarity for businesses. And do not forget the political angle. Trump and his supporters may see this ruling as a direct attack, which could fuel even more division. Could this affect the upcoming election? Could trade policy become the new political battleground? Only time will tell. So, here's the bottom line. The future of trade relations and the stability of the global economy depends on how this ruling plays out. A new trade war could be just around the corner, and if businesses and governments are not prepared, the effects could be devastating. Are you ready for the fallout? Do you know what's coming next and how to protect yourself from the economic shocks? We will be following this story closely as it develops, but for now, stay informed. Share this video with your friends, and let us know, what do you think? Are we heading for another trade war? Drop your thoughts in the comments.